The Neighbor's Light. A true horror story. I moved into my apartment in October. 3rd floor. End of the hall. I liked it because it was quiet. And because my bedroom window faced the building across the street, an older complex, maybe 6 stories. Most of the windows were dark by 10, except one, directly across from mine. 4th floor, 2nd window from the left. That light was always on. Didn't matter what time I came home, midnight, 2 a.m., 3. The light was on. I didn't think much of it. Some people just sleep with the light on. But after about 2 weeks, I started noticing something else. There was always someone standing at the window. I couldn't make out details. Just a shape, a silhouette, standing still, not looking down at the street, not looking at a phone, just facing forward, facing my building. I told myself it was probably just something in the room. A coat rack, a lamp with a weird shade. I work nights. I'm tired. My brain fills in faces where there aren't any. I bought blackout curtains. 3 months passed. I forgot about it. Then in January, the heat in my building went out for 4 days, and I ended up sleeping on my couch because it was warmer near the kitchen. My bedroom was on the other side of the apartment. On the 4th night, I got up to get water, and I passed by my bedroom. The curtains were open. I always closed them. I closed them the night before. I specifically remembered it because the rod had slipped and I had to rehang it. They were open. I stood in the doorway. Across the street, the window was lit up like always, and for the first time, I could see the silhouette clearly. It wasn't standing at the window. It was sitting in a chair, right up against the glass, and it was looking at something in its lap. I squinted. It took me a second to understand what I was seeing. It was looking at a photograph. I couldn't see the photo, but the way it was holding it both hands, tilted slightly toward the light, it was definitely a photograph. I went cold. I closed the curtains and didn't sleep. In the morning, I walked across the street. I don't know what I was planning to say. I just needed to know who lived there. I found the building manager in the lobby. I described the window 4th floor, 2nd from the left. I said I'd noticed the light on at all hours and asked if everything was okay with the tenant. She looked at me for a long moment. She said that unit had been vacant since August. I said that wasn't possible. I had seen someone in the window every night for 3 months. She said the unit was empty. She said the previous tenant had passed away. She said, and this is the part I keep coming back to, she said they had found him in his chair, by the window, holding a photograph. She said they never found out who was in the photo. I moved out in February. Before I left, I went into my bedroom one last time to make sure I hadn't forgotten anything. I don't know why I looked. The curtains were open again. The window across the street was dark, but the chair was still there, right up against the glass, and it wasn't empty. I never found out who lived in that apartment before him. I don't want to know.